All right, we're going to go new bike shopping. I've got to get a new road bike. And we're on Special. I was going to go to all the big brands. Going to do Trek, Specialized, Cannondale, Pinarello, Giant. It's Performance Road. Oh, look at that. That's the new tarmac. Damn. Wow, it's got disc brakes on it. Disc brakes on a road bike. That's such a good idea. Let's click on that. This is Australian prices. And this is $20,000. $20,100. That's pretty cheap, man. Damn, that looks. Oh, that must be light. This must be the. I mean, it's sort of expensive, but for the money, mate, this is got to be the lightest tarmac ever. Man, this is got to be under. Oh, this is going to be so light. Looks like it'd be really easy to work on. Damn. Man, that's, and that seat post, proprietary seat post is a must. Wow. That looks amazing. Absolutely amazing. 12 speed. That wouldn't be like really finicky to adjust derailleur hanger alignment and nothing like that. It would just be like set and forget. And, you know what I mean? $20,000. When you think about it, like, so that's $7,000 for the frame, $7,000 for the group set, and $7,000 for the wheels. That's legit. Yeah, that's fair. Because I mean, it's carbon. This ain't Chinese carbon. There's no way. There's no way that stem, bars, seat posts, wheels, and frame and fork are made in China. You just know, no. This is probably made in Morgan Hill, California. You know what I mean? At least. Definitely not made in China. So have to look at that. I mean, $20,000. You don't really get much for $20,000, and you wouldn't want to get second hand, because you don't know what you're getting. But yeah, that's legit. Let's go to the Trek. $20,000. It's got to be so light, man. Road, Performance Road. All right, we're going to Performance Road over here. The Madone. Let's go to the Monda because we like lightweight bikes. The Monda. Disc brakes as well. Wow, disc brakes. Got a bit of neon here. Wow, that's a cool color. Disc brakes. How much does this cost? This is the Monda SLR E-Tap. Wow. Disc brakes. Wow. So it must be even lighter. Must be even lighter than rim brakes because I'm pretty sure disc brakes are lighter. And you save your rims as well. Like I wear out carbon rims all the time. You wear out carbon rims too, don't you? Like be honest, how many carbon rims you wear out? I wear them out all the time. You know what I mean? Yeah, I'll put alloy pads on and that wears them out quicker, but I wear out my rims all the time because I ride in the rain conditions. Like, especially if I got a $20,000 bike or a $17,000 bike, I'm riding that in the wet all the time. You know what I mean? So yeah, $17,000. That's cheap. That's cheap. Damn, that's a bargain. Should I get this or the SL? I mean, this is cheap. $17,000. That's $3,000 cheaper. Maybe it's too cheap. Maybe it's a bit cheap and nasty. And this one's definitely got to be made in the US. This wouldn't be made in China either. Made in China, as if. That's for these eBay bikes. So yeah, $17,000 for a Monda. Must be the lightest Monda ever. The bike I'm talking about, not the frame set. All right, we've got Trek. Looks like Natasha's body. Damn. It's like one of the durianrider girls. Durianrider's a bit of a douche, but he does have good girlfriends. Alright, let's click off these things here. Alright, so we've got some dirt jumping here. Where's the road? Road, here we go. Alright. Road. Cannondale. Look at this. Nice and... It is known that if you wear dark colours on the road, you're more visible. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter what colour you're wearing. If people see you, they see you. It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? Like the SWAT force. The reason why they don't wear neon pink and neon yellow isn't because it's more visible. It's just black just looks cooler. It's not because of the visibility. Like if you can wear black kit, dark navy kit, tan camo kit, doesn't matter. Neon yellow kit, doesn't matter. They can't see you. Like when you walk down the street and you see a security guard in a neon vest, it doesn't catch your eye at all. All right, so where's the bling? Where's the bling? It's just now it's doing cheap bikes now. Can't really respect that, can we? What's this? Rim brakes? What the hell? It's 2022, dude. 2020. Listen, rim brakes at the top. I ain't a peasant. I can afford disc. Look at this crap. There we go. Got some prices here. This is Australian prices. $9,000. $9,000. That's a peasant. Where's the real bikes, man? That's a peasant. Peasantry. Here we go. $15,000. Yeah, it's a bit cheap. Durace. Yeah, I guess that's the best they got. $15,000. There's one for the peasants. So 15 grand. What do you get for 15 grand? A peasant bike. Look at this. So again, this is probably made in USA. Definitely not made in China. It's got the 12-speed Shimano group set on there, Durace, and it's got some carbon rims. Disc brakes, mate. It's on the Super 6, so this must be really a lot lighter than the Super. This would definitely be lighter than a 2007 Super 6 with SRAM Red 10-speed. This would be definitely lighter because 12 speed's lighter than 10. And this is the lightest Durace group set ever made in the last 25 years. Since 7700 came out in 96, this is the lightest. This is definitely lighter than a group set from 25 years ago. Definitely lighter. Definitely lighter. Look at that. Disc brakes, man. So yeah, it's 15 grand. As for peasants, Pinarello. Here we go. Here's some bling here. Allow cookies. I'll have some vegan cookies. All right. So we got Prince. What's this? Make it yours. Make it your way. This ain't Subway. Let's get on the bikes here. Road competition. I see Team Sky, Team Ineos have gone over the disc brakes. That must mean it's better. Look at that. There's Richie Port on the disc brakes. So he probably requested disc brakes because when he got third in 2020 at the Tour de France, that was his disc brakes helped him. Rim brakes would have held him back. All right, let's get on here. Competition, view bikes. So yeah, it's good enough for the pros, good enough for us. Disc brakes. The Pinarello Prince, the Dogma F12. Look at that. It's got the disc brakes on it. End of discussion again. All right, look at that. No rim brakes. All you rim brake peasants. Look at that. Look at that. Rim brakes are for peasants, man. Look at that. Here we go. Hey, rim brake. What's this? They're still doing rim brakes. I can't support that. Look, this guy's got rim. Oh, he's from Ecuador or Colombia. They can't really afford disc brakes down there, maybe. I don't know. Who is that guy anyway? Why's he got a gold bike? No, look at this. Disc brakes, man. All those extra spokes make it more aero. Looks really easy to work on with all the cables inside. That's easy to work on. For sure. Again, this would be made in Italy. There's no way this frame set's made in China. What does it cost? We don't know. There's that guy again. The rim brakes. TICR. State-of-the-art internal cable routing. See? It's state-of-the-art. All right? Wow. That's it, man. You got to put your cables inside. If it rubs on the frame on handlebars and cause a failure, I don't think that would happen because it would have been designed great. How much do these cost? What does this even cost? We'll have to pause the video and find out how much these cost. All right, now we're over at Giant. This is embarrassing. Look at this. $13,000. What a peasant bike. Nothing screams I can't afford much in life other than a $13,000 bike. As if you put up in my bunch and you ride one of these and not an S-Works SL7, I'm not going to take you seriously. I'm going to be like, don't ride too close to me in my SL7, bro, because you're on some Asian-made bike. You know what I mean? This would be made in, China. Let's be honest. And there's nothing wrong with stuff made in China. I'm just saying, I can afford things that aren't made in China, like my MacBook and my iPhone, made in California. So, anyways, this is a Giant TCR, $13,000. So it's the cheapest and lightest TCR ever. It's got disc brakes on it, so that makes it good, makes it better than a rim brake TCR from 10 years ago, which would be a lot heavier. I'm sure a TCR from 10 years ago would be heavier than this. It'd have to be, right? So yeah, it's got hookless rims on it as well. Hookless rims. That's definitely a bonus. Hookless road. I mean, hookless on mountain bike with 20 psi, yeah, okay. But hookless road, now we're talking performance. I mean, confident handling. Nothing inspires confidence in me than going down a hill with a skinny road tyre that has no bead on it. It's just sitting there with air pressure. There's no bead to lock it in place. It's just sitting there with air pressure. There's nothing more confidence inspiring than that. Tyre retention. There's a whole thing about tyre retention now. Tyre retention, who cares about that? What tyres can you use? What pressure should I run? As mountain bikers have known for some time, learn more. What PSI? You can't run Continental GP5000s 25mm. You can't run that on a TCR. Do you know why? Because they're peasant tyres. GP5000 25mm, not a performance tyre. Alright, so there's tyre pressure recommended for hookless. Alright, so rider weight, let's say I'm 79 kilo, full natty bra, 25 PSI because I'm a road racer. Inner width, I don't know the width of the tyre. Hookless rims, 83 PSI. Well, I guess 83, you'll go faster at 80. I mean, I'm sure today's Podcar runs 83 PSI in his carbon tubular wheel set. Rim brake, because he's using rim brake all the time, isn't he? I'm sure he's, disc brake, sorry. I'm sure he's running 83 PSI. There's no way, at 60-something kilo, he's running 120 psi on a tubular. He's definitely running 83 psi. Alright, let's have a look at his weight. Let's say he's about 65 kilo. What's his weight recommended? 80 psi. Definitely the Tour de France winner. They're using 80 psi on their tyres. For sure. So, Giant TCR recommending the 80 psi, 83 psi there, and no more than 72 psi, I think it said. No more than 72 psi. That's all 60 psi is probably better. You know what I mean? It's probably faster. I mean, maybe even 40 psi. Come on, let's get soft and let's get cushy. More cushion for the pushing. But yeah, too cheap. Bit too cheap. I'm not sure if I really trust a bike that's only $13,000. I mean, it's like Huffy. It's like Huffy of road race these days. Giant. Yeah, sure, they did make some good rim brake bikes back in the past, and it looks cool colour. And it's got disc brakes in it, so disc brakes are very important. You got to have disc brakes for road. Like, we know that Shimano Dura-Ace rim brakes weren't good enough. Every pro rider complained, oh, we've got Shimano brakes in our bike. Rim brake, oh, no, rim brakes, oh. All the pro riders were just pushing. Please, can we have disc brakes to save our souls on the downhills? And since then, we're seeing hardly any crashes down the pro peloton. There's no World Tour riders talking on record or behind the scenes saying disc brakes are crap. No. Chris Froome loves disc brakes. And Chris Froome, he's like, he loves it, mate. So that's it, man. But, it's definitely an advantage. Rim brakes, nah. Do you have rim brakes on a motorbike? What's that? Motorbike tyres are real fat and heavy and you're going faster. Nah, it doesn't matter. The power of the brakes isn't about the contact patch of the tyre. Yeah, sure, you've got a big fat contact patch of a motorbike, so disc brakes are good for that. But you got a really big patch. I mean, don't underestimate a 25mm race tyre at race PSI. Don't underestimate the contact patch. Don't underestimate that contact patch. It's quite significant. It's ample. All right. Don't be a body shame. Don't be a tyre shamer. All right. Just because it's a skinny tyre doesn't mean it doesn't have a substantial contact. It's probably got a bigger contact patch than a motorbike tyre. Motorbike's got disc brakes. Why not put it on a road bike with a skinny tyre? Makes sense to me. Makes dollars too. That's the bike industry today, 2022. Disc brakes, man. You can't get rim brakes. You can't get rim brakes. Nobody's doing rim brakes anymore. Pinarello, they're trolling you. That's for the peasants. They give you a packet of pasta or something in Italy. But no one's doing rim brakes. You can't get rim brakes anymore. You can't buy rim brakes. Nothing on second-hand near new from the barristers who have upgraded to these bikes. So, no, you can't get it. Wind space. Wind space. Wouldn't want to ride a wind space rim brake bike. No way. They don't even sell them. But anyway, that's the deal. I'm going to go with the SL7. Most expensive means it must be the best. And you got to go and get instant cred on Instagram. You know what I mean? And when the SL8 comes out, these will hold their value. This will definitely hold its value. As soon as the SL8 comes out, boom. This will probably go up in price. Because S-Works, people don't want the latest S-Works. They just want S-Works. Like, really, it'll hold its value massively. 20 grand, you probably sell it for like 24 in a couple of years' time. When the SL8 comes out, this will be worth close to retail, close to retail, especially if you're an accountant or a barrister. Definitely. Your carbon fibre bike is worth close to retail even 10 years later, 10 years later. I mean, like an SL2 tarmac now is worth at least $5,000, at least $5,000, isn't it? I saw it Marketplace the other day. Must be true.